Here we have to select the incorrect statement. Please open your eyes wide. So the first statement says, in amoeba, vacuoles help in excretion, which is pretty much correct. We have seen that. Food vacuoles are formed by engulfing food particles in many unicellular organisms, which is also right, and this process is known as endocytosis. Endocytosis. Then the third option, sap vacuoles of plants contain water, sap, and excretory products of the cell, which is also correct. Next one, digestive vacuoles contain inactive enzymes. I know most of you might have thought this is a correct choice, but this is incorrect, students. Let me tell you the reason. The reason is, students, when we talk about lysosome, so let us say this is a cell and we have this primary lysosome. Can I write like this? Primary lysosome. Primary lysosome will have certain enzymes in it which are inactive. They are inactive, and once they attain a acidic pH, they turn active. And when that happens, when this primary lysosomes get combined with, so let us say this is the primary lysosome, again it fuses with the engulfed food particle to which it has to digest. So what will happen, students? It will turn into what? A secondary lysosome. Secondary lysosome, which is also known as digestive vacuole. Students, in this secondary lysosome or digestive vacuole, all these inactive enzymes will turn activated and will act on the engulfed food material. So let us draw it with a different color. So let us say this was the one which has engulfed food material. Okay, so also let me write down, it has been engulfed or it has been taken inside the cell by a process where plasma membrane undergoes an invagination and then later on forms a vesicle that is known as endosome. So endosome has got the food to be digested upon. So this endosome carries the food particle and then the food is acted upon by these enzymes. So is it fair to say that digestive vacuoles, which is the secondary lysosome, contains inactive enzymes? No, it contains pretty much active enzymes. The enzymes are activated as the pH has turned active, as the pH has turned acidic. Therefore, students, the correct answer to the question is option number 4. So I will write down here also that the answer is option number 4. Now let's move further to next question, which is question number 97. Some ions are transported across, notice this, across the membrane against the concentration gradient by using ATP. Such process is called, students, a very easy question. The answer is active transport, because we have learned during active transport what is going to happen? Transport happens against concentration gradient, which means particles or things move from their lower concentration to higher concentration. Okay. Therefore, students, what's the right choice? The right choice is option 1. I'll write down. Answer is option 1. Now let's move further. The next question we have says, mitochondria differs from chloroplast. We have to see that mitochondria differs from chloroplast in the presence of, first is electron transport system. Half of you might have been excited to select first as the correct choice, but that's not correct, students. The reason is that electron transport system is present in both mitochondria as well as in chloroplast. So if you don't remember the facts correctly, just go back to the class where you have learned about photosynthesis. the dark reaction and the light reaction. In light reaction, we have learned that there is a proper flow of electrons, where that cyclic phosphorylation and non-cyclic phosphorylation we have learned about. So yes, electron transport system is seen in both of them, chloroplast as well as mitochondria. ATP synthesis is also seen because, students, if you remember, chloroplast also will need some energy in the form of ATP to carry out dark reaction, right? And mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It will definitely synthesize ATP, that's true, but chloroplast also synthesize ATP. Then enzymes for aerobic respiration, which is not correct. This feature is absolutely dedicated to mitochondria. This is the feature of mitochondria specifically. Then porin proteins in the membrane. This is also right, students. Porin proteins is found in the outer membrane of mitochondria as well as chloroplast. Therefore, students, the right answer is option number 3. Now let's move further. Next question we have says, which of the following is incorrect about Lampbrush chromosomes? You have to remember, students, that Lampbrush chromosomes they are also known as giant chromosomes. Also known as giant chromosomes. They were discovered by Ruckert. Now, let's see what is given in the question. The question says that we have to find out the incorrect one. First option, these are diplotin bivalents joined as chiasmata, correct? They were not able to separate from one another. Therefore, after a period of time, they turn into this giant chromosome. They are observed in salivary glands of some insects. This is incorrect. Why, students? Because they are found in primary oocyte. They are found in primary oocytes or oocyte nuclei of some vertebrates and invertebrates. Okay. Third option, their loops are extended parts of chromosome that participate in transcription. That's right. They help in transcription. They participate in transcription. Then some of the nascent RNA produced by these chromosomes are stored as informosomes for future use, which is also correct, students. So we can see clearly that option 2 is incorrect because they were not observed in salivary gland and they were observed in primary oocyte nuclei. Therefore, let me write down the answer is option 2. Now let us take up another question, which is question number 100. Nucleolus. Nucleolus is a structure, students, which is found inside nucleus. Sometimes students do confuse with nucleolus and nucleus, but both of them are different. First option here says bounded by single membrane. That's incorrect. It is membraneless. Membraneless. Always one per cell? No. It depends on the requirement of a cell. They can be more in number. They are present inside mitochondria? No, because they are present inside nucleus, as I just said. They are the site for our RNA synthesis, which is pretty much right, students. That's correct, that they help in our RNA synthesis. That's correct. Therefore, what is the right choice? Everyone knows. Option number 4 is the correct choice.